16. Well, the first way it changed it was that I was like so shell-shocked when I went to teach last January and I was really sick. Like I've been really sick this year. I had like last January, Jesus, it was just dismal. I wouldn't have wished that on my worst enemy. I had 3 weeks where I didn't sleep a wink. You try that. That's really entertaining. One long day of misery that's 3 weeks long.
What kind of an illness?
It looks like an autoimmune disorder.
Do you think this is because of stress?
No, I don't.
You don't think it's connected at all?
Well, yeah, I think it probably made it worse. But no, it's something that I've battled with for a long time. And it's something that really, both my wife and I have autoimmune illness. And my daughter got...
What autoimmune illness?
Don't know exactly what it is. I don't know what it is.
Have you
In my
adjusted
daughter,
your
it
diet?
manifests... Yes. That's what's fixed it.
What fixed it?
Oh, all I eat is meat and greens. That's it. No juice, no vegetables, no carbohydrates. Meat, greens. That's it.
And that fixed it?
That seems to have fixed it.
That fixes so many people.
Well, I can tell
don't know
you,
if you've listened to any of the podcasts I've done on it.
Yeah. Well, I've been following them because my daughter has a blog too called Don't Eat That. And my daughter had a terrible autoimmune disorder. It was awful. I detailed that out in chapter 12. She had 38 affected joints. And she had her hip and her ankle replaced when she was 16.
Jesus.
So she walked around on 2 broken legs for a year in excruciating pain. She was on extremely high doses of opiates. And so she was addicted to opiates, which she just, once she had her surgery, she just went off them cold turkey and like suffered through the withdrawal for 2 months. And compared to what she had been through, that was nothing. Like what she went through, man, it was dreadful. And that was just the surface of it. Like that was only the beginning of her illness. She had all sorts of other things that were worse than that. And we figured she was probably going to die by the time she was 30 because my cousin's daughter had a similar autoimmune problem and she died when she was 30. So it was bloody dreadful. But she figured out at one point that it was associated with diet. And then she went on a radically restrictive diet. And she was on antidepressants. She's not. She had to take Ritalin to stay awake. She could only stay awake about 6 hours a day, and she had to take high doses of Ritalin to stay awake.
What is this autoimmune disease?
Well, her diagnosis was rheumatoid arthritis.
Right.
But she didn't have the blood markers for it, but she had all the other symptoms. Anyway, she figured out this restrictive diet. She only ate chicken and broccoli for about 2 months, and almost all her symptoms went away. And she's pretty much symptom-free now, it's a complete miracle. And she convinced me to try this diet about 1.5 years ago. And so I lost 7 pounds a month for 7 months. That was the first thing, which was just bloody amazing. Yeah, it was unbelievable. I couldn't believe it, you know.
Was your diet rich in refined carbohydrates before that?
Rich enough.
Yeah.
Rich enough, you know.
Pastas and bread and things along those lines?
Bread in particular. I ate a lot of bread. So the first thing that happened was I quit snoring. That happened immediately. Took 1 week, and I was snoring quite badly. So that disappeared in a week. And that was amazing. I thought, oh, that's interesting. And then I had gastric reflux disorder. That went away. And then I lost 7 pounds the first month. I thought, oh, that's a lot, 7 pounds. I had psoriasis. That went away. I had floaters in my right eye, which is also an autoimmune problem. That went away. I have had gum disease for 30 years. That went away. That went away. That's amazing. I'm 55. Like, my gum disease went away. It's ridiculous. So I figured all that out. So my life in the last year was so strange, because I'd get up in the morning and I'd think, God, all these bloody scandalous things are happening around me, and I have to deal with that. And then I'd think, I need a break, but I can't eat anything. I can't eat anything because if I ate the wrong thing, it would like knock me out for a month. So I was trying to figure out what the hell was wrong with my diet, and I was feeling wretched. And so it was like it was like wolves at the back door and crocodiles at the front door, something like that. So, but whatever, like, I'm down to the same weight I was when I was 25.
Wow.
Yeah, no kidding. And I've got lots of energy. I wake up in the morning and I wake up. That's never happened to me my whole life. I've always had to have a shower. It took me an hour to wake up my whole life. That's gone. I'm not hungry. I don't have hypoglycemia. I have lots of energy. I can't eat anything, so I can't go out for dinner.
But you can't eat nonsense. You can eat. I mean, I'm on the same diet.
I can eat meat and greens, man.
I don't have a disorder like you did in the same regard, but I take a day where I have a cheat day. And I don't even do it every week where I'll have a cheeseburger or something like that.
Yeah.
But for the most part, that's the diet that I follow as well.
Yeah. Well, for some people, it seems like well,
For a massive amount of people.
I think for far more people than we know. I think people are carbohydrate poisoning themselves like they can't believe.
Yes, and along with all the other things that go along with it, insulin.
Yeah.
You know, all
high
the
blood sugar is not good.
Cholesterol, and this idea that cholesterol and saturated fat are the problems that people are experiencing. It's not true.
No.
The real problem is sugar, and cholesterol has been demonized. You know, I'm sure you read the article from the New York Times about the sugar industry. Paid off scientists to lie about the results.
Well, I know too that 2 food scientists in the UK resigned about 3 years ago. They were part and parcel of the organization that had produced the food pyramid. They said it was the worst public health disaster of the last 40 years. Pretty much got it backwards.
Yeah.
And you look around, you know, you drive through the U.S., it's really obvious in the U.S. is people are overweight like mad.
Like mad.
Crazy. It's
crazy.
Ridiculous.
Go to Disneyland.
Yeah, exactly.
It's insane.
It is, but you know, and the reason is, as far as I can tell, the reason is that they're poisoning themselves with carbohydrates. That's what it looks like.
And the thought process is so out of whack. I retweeted an article today from Nina Teicholz. She tweeted it about this trend of eating only egg whites and how terrible it is for you. It's a health disaster. And this idea that cholesterol from the egg yolk is bad for you. It's one of the most important things you can eat. And then Weight Watchers has adjusted. Yeah, see, it goes, Weight Watchers diet program now adjusts their protocol, and they say that eat all the eggs you want. It is now a 0-point food, which is fucking incredible.
Yeah. So and the way I don't get hungry is I eat a lot of oil, like a lot of olive oil.
Yes.
So and that keeps
fats. So you're basically burning fat. You're on like a ketogenic diet. Yeah.
So and it seems to be, well, and that was that would have been complicated enough to keep me occupied for the last 2 years, especially sorting it out with my daughter because that was quite the bloody nightmare. I can tell you, it was really something. But I can't believe she figured it out.
It's amazing.
It is amazing, and like she's in pretty damn good shape. She just had a baby like 5 months ago, so that was
That's
a good
amazing.
miracle too. Yeah, we're stunned, man. We're stunned because like it was rough.
Well, she sounds like an incredibly extreme example.
She is quite the tough cookie, that girl.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Many people are experiencing the same revelation that their diet is killing. Look, I was tired all the time. I would hit a nap. I mean, I was always very, very active, so I stayed lean because of my physical activity, but by the end of the day, I need a nap. I would always take a nap before I'd go to jiu-jitsu. I was like, I have to take a nap or I can't train.
It was
and
the
it was
same with
because
me.
of carbohydrates.
Yeah, I'd nap about 2 hours a day.
Yeah.
And now I don't nap at all.
Me too.
Well,
same thing.
That's not exactly true. When I've been zooming around, I take like 2-minute naps when I'm in the airport or whatever. But,
well, that's also, you're probably not getting enough sleep.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Big difference.
Exactly. So it's been remarkable.